Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of you. It is my distinct honor to speak before you today on the next generation transport systems for achieving sustainable development goals and carbon neutrality for a safer, affordable, accessible, and resilient Asia. Transportation as one of the key drivers that undergird the Philippine socio-economic development is seen to continuously play a significant role in sustaining the level of economic advancement in the country. However, aware that our country is extremely vulnerable to climate-related and geological hazards, we employ our full national political strength to address these problems with resilience, becoming a focus to overall transport policy, planning, and infrastructure development. With other challenges present such as air pollution, traffic congestion, road incidents and fatalities, and the rising level of greenhouse gas emissions, the Philippines progressively moves towards massive transformation in the transport sector to sustain economic growth. We are doing this by embracing innovations and technological advancement in recent years, accelerated by the necessities brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. It is our aim to not only recover from it, but more importantly, also to transform the Philippine transport system into becoming a safer, reliable, more resilient, and environment-friendly. For us in the Department of Transportation, we hope to achieve significant shifts from road-based transport to a more sustainable mode of intercity passenger and goods transport through the expansion of and improvements to mass transport infrastructure. In the railway sector, ongoing projects such as the country's first subway and long-haul railway system under the Duterte administration's Build program are expected to cause a mode shift from the use of private vehicles to the use of mass public transit. From only 77 kilometers since we took over in 2016, we are targeting to expand the country's railway length to 1,000 kilometers by the end of the year, covering projects that are ongoing and already completed. The congestion problem in our main international gateway, the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, is expected to be eased through the construction of several airport projects across the archipelago, including the Sangli International Airport and the Clark International Airport. Since we took office in 2016, the Department of Transportation, together with the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, has completed, and listen to this, has completed a total of 218 airport projects while still working on 94 more. For an archipelagic nation such as the Philippines, we are optimizing our maritime advantages through building and rehabilitating seaports nationwide. The DOTR, the Department of Transportation, and the Philippine Ports Authority have completed, again listen to this, a total of 465 social and tourism port projects since 2016, and we are determined, ladies and gentlemen, to finish 90 more ongoing port projects. The Philippines is further undertaking technical assistance and cooperation with relevant institutions to transform our maritime transport sector into a low-carbon future. The Philippine government is also actively promoting the use of low-carbon transport system through the Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program, a transformation indeed in the public vehicle landscape of the country. One of its major components, the fleet modernization, aims to replace old dilapidated units with new modernized units which will improve passenger with transport services that are more comfortable, accessible, environment-friendly, and safer. Vehicle testing and compliance regime, including formal vehicle registration system and appropriate periodic vehicle inspection and maintenance requirements to enforce progressive emission and safety standards are also being enforced at present nationwide. We also remain steadfast in strengthening the efforts stipulated in all 5 pillars of the Global Plan for the Decade of Action, which covers better road safety management, safer roads, vehicles and people, and enhanced post-crash care. In this time of the pandemic, the Department of Transportation has intensified the promotion of active transport like walking and cycling. In fact, since last year, we have built around 500 kilometers of bike lanes across the countries. And we are also establishing bus rapid transit projects in major cities nationwide. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the focus on infrastructure development for improved mobility, the Philippines is firmly committed to reducing the number of road accidents and incidents as reflected in its adoption of the Stockholm Declaration, which outlines the global road safety goals from 2020 to 2030, aiming to halve road crash fatalities around the world by the end of the decade. I have mentioned before and I will mention again, safety is not only an advocacy, but it is a way of life, a firm commitment in the Philippines. In view of this, rest assured that we shall continue to develop and implement sustainable transport policies and programs, as well as projects to help realize our common vision of having sustainable transport embodied in the environment and economic sustainability, road safety, and rural, urban, and national access and connectivity. We are after achieving a sustainable transport system that is equitable across all income groups, genders, and abilities to ensure that no Filipino shall be left behind. To all of you, thank you very much and mabuhay. We hope a profitable, mutually beneficial conference for everyone. As they say again in Filipino, salamat po, mabuhay, mabuhay kayo.